Latasha, Senator Scott last night in the response to Joe Biden said that you critics of this new Georgia law have not read it, that if you would just read it, you would love it.
You know, I think it's interesting that Senator Scott conveniently left out, you know, even in his own assessment to what the bill says. Obviously, you know, I'm questioning how much does he know that's in the bill, you know, and why was he intentionally not raising some of the issues that we've raised? Not only have we read the bill, we've been organizing around this because it is egregious. As he knows, it is disingenuous. Unfortunately, it seems like his ambition is greater than his integrity. But the fact of the matter is, we know that there's damaging things that are in the bill, all the way from literally making it illegal, criminalizing organizations from being able to pass out water, to convening literally the Secretary of State prior to this bill literally was the chair, you know, was elected as the person to oversee the election. Essentially what this bill does is it makes them an ex-official, basically non-voting member. So there's many damaging things that are in this bill, and he knows full well, because this in fact is a part of the GOP strategy to disenfranchise and marginalize voters.
Let's listen to what the Georgia Secretary of State said today on Fox. And this is someone whose position in the electoral process was changed by this law, but he had no complaints about that today. Let's listen to this.
It's just interesting that it came to Georgia after he helped convince the Major League Baseball to move out of Georgia, to move to Denver, which cost us $100 million. If Georgia's so bad, then what's he doing here?
Lauren Groh-Wargo, the Secretary of State of Georgia does not think the President of the United States should come to Georgia now.
Well, the Secretary of State is trying to distract from the fact that his party fomented a lie around voter fraud, distributed that lie through paid operations, and then fomented and caused that lie metastasized into an insurrection. And a week later, when he and his colleagues in the Republican Party were in legislative session in Georgia and around the country, because remember, Lawrence, it was Tuesday the runoff, Wednesday the insurrection, Monday state legislative session. Literally, that was the order of operations. 300 bills start moving through the legislature to placate insurrectionists and nip and tuck and fight and do horrible series of laws all over the country to make it harder to vote and criminalize lawful behavior, strip his power. And we see this metastasize. Literally an hour before I got on the show, Lawrence, a Georgia-like bill just got jammed through the legislature in Florida. Same thing as Latasha was saying. Water bans, you know, making it harder to vote by mail. But here's the thing. We are literally fighting a Republican Party that's been taken over by the voter fraud insurrectionist lie. Okay, and they will do anything to distract and confuse around that. But that's what this is. But the advocacy and organizing that Fair Fight, Black Voters Matter, and so many other groups are doing is working. They tried to gut vote by mail and early vote altogether. We stopped that in Georgia, okay? And we're going to fight these criminalization terms, and we're going to turn out the vote like never before. And it's working around the country. They were trying to ban every single drop box in Florida. And advocates said, hell no. And elections officials said, hell no. And we preserved drop boxes in Florida. So we are in a fight for our very democracy, but I don't want your watchers to lose hope. Go to stopjimcrow2.com because the pressure is working. This is the fight of our lives, and we will keep going, keep fighting.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.